Broadcasting. Listen. You're listening to Electric TV Radio. Redefining broadcasting. Listen. You're listening to Electric TV and Radio. You are listening to Electric TV Radio. Redefining broadcasting. Listen. You're listening to Electric TV and Radio. You are listening to Electric TV.
We good. We good. Let's go. All right, good morning and welcome to the Sports Buffet on Elegante TV Radio. My name is Idafe Matthew. So gonna love to come with the Elegante One of Sports. Lovely time to be alive. I love to say that because every day is an opportunity to learn, to make impact, to change life, to change the course of history, to write new history, learn new things, and be better than you were yesterday. I always know, and that's the competition that I am in is against myself. I'm not in competition with anybody. I'm not trying to be better than you, and I'm not bothered if you're better than me. That's just the truth. There are just some things that I know that I am the best at, and I try to be better in that area. Some things I'm just not good at. I can't sing to save my life. I'm not going to go compete with Timida Kolo for singing competition. It's a mismatch. I'm not going to try to dance with Kafi. I can't dance to save my life. That's just it. If they put $1 trillion here and say, dance and collect the money will be there. Somebody else will come pick it up. But if they say, oh, it's football analysis competition, tell the rest of the people in the competition to get out of the way. If it's a cooking competition, I might not win overall, but I could be just there among the best. If it is scary competition, I might just also win as well. If it's talking competition, tell the rest of the crowd to go back home empty-handed because I would just win that one. So everybody know where they're good at. Just make sure you're using it positively to impact people. Carly Jean, 19, good morning to you. So I say good morning to everyone. Yeah, my name is Idafe Manchester. You love to come in the Elegante Sports. It's the Friday edition of the Sports Buffet on Elegante TV Radio. I don't say that much, but I think I should say thank you to every one of you who have now become dedicated followers. I was told some time ago, not too long ago, that this will never work in Nigeria. It will never work. That I'm making the mistake of assuming that what happens in the US and the UK or across Europe would work in Nigeria, that it will never work. So to have people committed to it, and you know, the days that are very, very exciting are the days where the show doesn't hold, and I'm getting messages on my DM, everybody's, what's happening, what's the show not holding? That's when I know that we have already hit a mark. A lot of people don't know that, but we've already hit a mark. I remember the days when we would do 2 hours of live stream and we have only 2 people. And guess what? The 2 people are people that will call to tell that, oh, we're doing the show, join in, and then they will join. Now it's no longer like that. That makes me feel very good. Updates on the MPFL game that we're covering or producing this weekend. I've been saying for the past 2, 3, 4 weeks or 5 weeks now, since we went to Jos and came back, I've been saying our next game is in Gombe after the Aba game couldn't hold because of the sit at home orders every Monday. So if we had gone to Aba, we'll not be able to, go out on Monday. So that was moved. And then by the time it was moved to Akure, another company had been given the chance to do their own production, and then they did that one. Then the one in Bayelsa we were supposed to do, the stadium was banned. So we couldn't go to Bayelsa to do that as well. I like to give you guys a breakdown of this so that you know where we're going and where we're not going. And then when it was time for us to do another game, something else came up and some other companies took over. That was good, okay? And then there's the 3SC game, and then there's the Remo game. And now, because we're the ones that are going to do the game in Gombe, unfortunately, the game was now moved to Monday. And the IMC does not have an arrangement with NTA for Monday night. It has to be Sunday. That's the contract that they have. So we need to look for another game. And the biggest game of the weekend, in my own opinion, and is the game that I actually wanted to do. I've always wanted to do a Bendel Insurance game. I remember going for screening in Bendel Insurance, almost signed, but then Osazo was given a shot. His father was a doctor. I'm not saying that's the reason why they picked him, but hey, this has happened. Right. Uh, Now we're going to Benin. Well, it's a coming home thing for me because I was born in Benin. I have some Benin roots, some Benin connections, some Oba Etopaye stuff, not the kind of Tinubu and Tinubu you're going to be saying things that he does not understand. I don't know his handlers. They didn't even tell him how to say it well. As we say it is upside down like that. It's not fair. But let's forgive him. It's not his primary language, But I've been in Benin. So if you're in Benin, you're within the Benin environ, Wari, Benin, Akure, around that area, please show up in the stadium early enough before the game. We might be able to see for some meet and greet and photo op. And I promised a friend of mine that I'm going to stay in Benin a little bit longer. So I might be in Benin till Wednesday or Thursday, as the case may be. I would have stayed for more than a week or 10 days, but election is a weekend, so you got to be careful. So definitely I would be in Benin. I should be going to Benin tomorrow. I wanted to go today before, but then I needed to do my show. I've been missing on this show for a while. I need to do my show. Hold up my son in prayers. His surgery is on Sunday while I will not be around. My wife is around. Siko will be around. A lot of people, my team will be around. But that is got to go hustle to pay the bills. It's not easy, but we got to do it. Got to find the balance. I really wish I was there. But we were supposed to do it last week. We didn't do it. So this happened. So we'll have to find the balance so that everybody's fine. Having said that, let's get going on the show. Today, it's going to be all Manchester United. Well, anybody who predicted the result of the Manchester United, Barcelona Manchester United game yesterday, 3-1 was the common denominator. Well, that didn't happen. It was 2-2. Barcelona forced them to draw. They were almost losing it. Rafinha wasn't happy that it was substituted, whatever it was. But Manchester United is different. I keep saying this thing from the beginning of the season. This Manchester United. Hey, I remember when I said to people when they were losing it, I said, this is the team that would dethrone Man City. This is the team that would take Man City to the cleaners. People say, I don't know what I'm saying. Well, they are not there yet, but they are looking like it. Got a 2-2 draw from the Nou Camp. The Nou Camp crowd couldn't say anything. So it's crazy. Somebody's asking me if I'll do weekend prediction. I stopped doing football prediction for a while now because it takes a whole lot to do research. It's not just enough to look at the game and predict. It takes a whole lot of researching, a lot of calling back and forth to do that. When I was in Brilla, it was easy. You know why? Because my job is just to analyze football. I'm being a father. Right now, I'm a CEO. I have content to create. I have things to do. I have calls to make, other things to do. I don't have that body of time to be able to sit down and walk you through the research. That's why I don't predict games anymore, because it would definitely be wrong. Because I've not seen all of the things that I need to see. I've not checked all the places, all the things I need to check, spoken to the people. Sometimes before I make one prediction, you'd be so shocked that I've spoken to about 30 different people. Sometimes I even go as far as getting people very close to the team to tell me what's the mood within the team, the body language, what's the mindset in that team right now. So that would engineer my own. And I put myself from a footballer's perspective and say, okay, if a team is beginning to behave like this is what's going to happen. If a team is beginning to behave like this is what's going to happen. But people don't know that because you just come on air and you just say it. It happens. I know somebody who told me, but hey, I bet you're just being lucky. Well, I've just been lucky. It's not that easy. Even if I'm that lucky to do it consistently for that long, from remember it was 2007 up until 2017 and beyond, or let's say 2019. It's 12 years. 12 years of such consistency is not really as easy as people think. But hey, I know it's like people will never rubbish whatever hard work you do. So let's put it this way. Benin is my home this weekend. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and on Thursday I'm leaving that time. Or probably on Wednesday I'm leaving that time. Depends, because I want to do some extra work. Normally the match finishes on Sunday, and on Monday we're coming back. But myself and the rest of the crew will leave on Monday morning. But myself and one of my producer who will be there till Wednesday. Just get a few extra work, some old Benel insurance players that I want to talk to, some things that I want to do. Now I have a studio already. I'm hoping I can get a studio in Benin as well. And let me talk to a few people and see what we can, iron out. Sometimes phone conversation does not really work like when you go there and meet people face to face, unless you have good people. LAB, how you doing? Unless you have good people like Organ Myro that you just call on the phone and say, this is what I want, and then they get it done for you, like the street yarn that he did from Worry. Not too many people are that good, when you talk to them on the phone, they just, okay, I don't hear you, and then the matter ends. But then when you show face to face, okay, this guy is serious. This is something serious. Let's take it serious. Having said that, let's hit the ground running. Let's get your take on the game. First up, let me give you some background because the focus is on Manchester United. Today is the D-Day to submit your bid. If you've not submitted your bid, the price is 6 billion. But then it's not just the 6 billion, because somebody asked me last night, what if everybody submits 6 billion? What's going to happen? No. So you got to submit 6 billion with a plan, a project. That in football they call it a project. That's actually a plan anyway, but it's called a project in football. So you have to submit a bid. After the bid, then you now submit a project. What you want to do with the club? How do you want to do? You want to turn Manchester United to IAS and just develop grassroots players, youth players, and begin to sell to other people, or you want to make Man United more powerful than Chelsea, than Real Madrid, and the rest of them. That's your call, and you got to make it very clear, which is how you plan to do it. One of the things we don't ask our politicians when they make all these promises that they make, okay, that they will give you Agbado, they will give you that one, you should go and verify. The other one that does not say anything at all, I just believe that he's been vice president before, so he can do it. But let me just read this. The one that broke it down the best, Daily Mail, when to say the global battle to buy Manchester United as D-Day arrives for takeover offer, who are the possible bidders for the Premier League giant, and what would they get for their £6 billion? Man, when the Glazers bought this club, they bought it for 800 million. Between that time and now, they spent about 2 to 3 billion, and they've also made some money because they were taking money from the club, which is their business. And I don't know why the fans are angry. I know John Nigga will not be angry with me on this, but it's our business. It's like saying that I take money from the Elevated TV to do it, but I put in over how many millions? Is it your money? Is it your business? So it's their own business. So whatever they take money from, it's not concern me. Now they're going to sell for 6 billion, which is very, very good. But what they want is this one that they've created a global bidding war, and everybody is bidding for the club. Let's see. Let me outline all the people that are bidding, and we'll see. Bid for some of the world's richest people are due to land by 10 p.m. on Friday, which is today, for Manchester United. Qatar appears to be the favorite in a global bidding war for the Red Devils that could reach 6 billion. Now, let me also tell you the implication. On this show, we'll talk about the implication of Qatar buying Manchester United. Who will suffer the most? Most likely, it's going to be Paris Saint-Germain. But I'm going to break that down for you and explain the best way that I know right now. Nobody have all the facts, all the aces, okay? But we will see how it goes. Okay, today is D-Day in the battle for Manchester United. Sealed bids from some of the planet richest people are due to land by 10 p.m. To 5 p.m. in New York, home of the merchant bankers' reign, who will sift through the offers in the coming days. Okay, Qatar appears to be the huge favorite in a bidding war that could reach 6 billion, but all the serious contenders would be invited to talk. It be like all those Raymond Reddington film now, the way this thing be so to talk to seal the most lucrative deal in history for sports. It will always be like that because clubs like what's it called, Real Madrid are never up for sale. So they imagine they put Real Madrid up for sale now, you hear 10 billion plus. Okay, the possible bidders. Let's start with the one that have the most money, Qatar. We revealed last week that a group of private individuals from Qatar want United, and the insiders remain confident that theirs will be the strongest bid. Money won't be an issue. Oh God, let me get to that place when money will not be an issue in anything that I'm talking about. Jesus Christ, I'll have reporter in every city where there is football in Nigeria and across Africa. And Jesus, those things in my head. Gee, every small boy, every small girl that's playing football will have a moment to shine. That's the dream. Okay. So money will be an issue. Why they may want to put distance between themselves and other Qatari entities. It is worth noting that QIA, the nation's sovereign wealth fund, is worth a mind-blowing 368 billion pounds. Okay, man. Hey, the same Qatar where they thought say they get child labor, slave labor, that they are what they shouldn't host the World Cup. Nah, their money won't buy Manchester United. And let's not forget that Qatari people, they have investments everywhere. They are the one that owns Harrods in London, the Canary Wharfs in the UK, and many housing projects in the UK. Some of the best eyebrow housing projects in London and other parts of UK are being funded by the Qatari group. And the British people don't see anything wrong with that until Qatar wants to host the World Cup. That's when they have an opinion. But I'm just using that as a reminder. Those involved are ready to arm Erik ten Hag with a vast transfer budget, and given the Qataris are also fresh from hosting a World Cup with 7 new stadiums that possesses the knowledge and wealth to either build or revamp Old Trafford. Boom! Manchester United are back. My 10 years prediction is over, so anything can happen now. How did that prediction even work, safe? God, that's already that fee. Are you crazy? Okay. Saudi Arabia is also there, and let's talk about that. Could Qatar's neighbors, Saudi Arabia, neighbors and sworn rivals make the bid? Okay, it is an intriguing prospect. Groups from Saudi signed confidentiality agreement to enter the data room, which allowed them to take a look at United financials and then put a bid. A bidding war between Saudi and Qatar will be the stuff of dreams for the Glazers. However, those close to the process think it is unlikely. The Saudis are fresh from a 300 million takeover of Newcastle United, which is going very well. Muddying the water, even if they could present this as a separate group, is not expected. Now, that means if they buy Manchester United, let's say, for instance, Saudi Arabia takes Manchester United, they will have to sacrifice Newcastle. Either sell it or make them the whipping boys. Okay, that's another one. Let's go back. Now let's go to the host country of the club. Manchester United is in England, so you are expecting that the biggest property in England should be owned by English people. Look at all the NBA teams; they are owned by Americans. Just few foreigners are investing in it. Well, let's go to the only person from the UK that is bidding. Flying the flag of the UK is Sir Jim Ratcliffe. He's the owner of Nice. Okay, in case you don't know, in the French Ligue 1. The first bidder to officially announce their intentions. Ratcliffe claims to be a boyhood United fan. This man also wanted to buy Newcastle some time ago. He wanted to buy Arsenal some time ago. He also wanted to buy Chelsea. So I really don't know. This one is like Tebe Tebe. If you understand what I'm saying, if you come from Warri, you know what Tebe Tebe is. That's leaf that floats on water during dry season. Okay, it's unstable. It doesn't have roots. It's just unstable. But you know how to clog the propeller of speedboat. But that's just what this guy is presenting in my eyes until it surprised me and put 6 billion on the table and buy Manchester United. But that's why I call him a floater. Okay. Ratcliffe, he also has many sporting interests already, having bought cycling giant Team Sky, now rebranded Team Ineos, and then holding a significant stake in Mercedes Formula One. However, while he is Britain's richest man, he is not in the same ballpark as some of his expected rival. Ratcliffe is thought to be worth around 21 billion pounds. That's good money. But he might buy this club. Now this club will kill him. And He has enlisted a number of banks, including Goldman Sachs, to help fund his bid. Okay, that's another Glazer, because Glazer bought Manchester United with borrowed money and kept going back to use the club money to pay this debt, and that's what the fans they like. So I don't know if these Man United fans will like it. Now let's go to US. Elon Musk. I mean, nobody goes into a bidding war with Elon Musk. Let's be very honest. Whether you're Saudi Arabia or you're Qatar, I don't care. If Elon Musk wants it, Elon Musk would cause problem. He could say, okay, I want to pay 10 billion. And then the banks, the guys that are selling are Americans. He could go to them and go to their lawn and tell them, let's go play golf together. Let's play tennis together. Let's go out on the dinner. Let's go on my yacht. Let me take you guys to space. So there is a whole lot that Elon Musk can offer in this deal that would make the Glazers change. So have you ever been to space? Have you ever been to the moon? Let me take you guys on a weekend vacation to the moon, you and your children. The children will be crazy about the wife. Oh God, the wife will have orgasm 10 times. She will squirt. And then she's like, okay, let's go. Okay, so the money. Don't talk this kind of thing, the money. Okay, my former radio, they say you don't say this about the money. But this one is different, okay? Because it's not money everywhere. I mean, people are listening to it in the night as I am now. So let's go to the US. A number of groups from the US have expressed an interest, although their identity is being kept under wraps. Elon Musk, the tech millionaire, Twitter and Tesla owner and United fan, is known to be monitoring the situation. He is valued at 157 billion pounds. So, Radcliffe, please get out of this conversation right now before I slap you. Okay, I may even be asked to front another group of investors. The pool of those stateside who could fund a deal of this size is not large. Amazon owner Jeff Bezos is behind Musk in the rich list, with his fortune valued at 100 billion. Okay, so that's another one. Now let's go to China. There are people in China who are now making, China is producing the highest amount of millionaires like every single day, and then growing into billionaires as well. In the last 30 or 35 years, China, the economic revolution of China is on a different level. Economic and cultural revolution of China is on a different level. And what they do is make sure they make money. While Nigerians, we are making products that enlarge penis and tighten vagina. Why you want to enlarge the penis if you plan to tighten the vagina? I don't understand. Well, I don't understand, but let's just leave that one. People are creating tech, people are creating VCs, are producing money, are making some very, very good things. We are here enlarging cassava and tightening quakus. Okay. There is an interest from China and Singapore, and given United's global appeal, it would be foolish to write off bids from everywhere. Okay. United have previously targeted the huge Chinese market and even opened a theater of dreams and entertainment facility close to Tiananmen Square in China. Chinese owners elsewhere have experienced issues getting money out of the country, but United will be a different prospect. So, of all these people that I have just mentioned, my people, my country people, in the words of Kano, who do you think would be the best? Let's say you are chairman or chairperson or chairlady of the bidding committee, and the final decision rests with you. It is you and you alone who can say it. On this very day, you are the I am that I am. You are the I am that shop the yam. And now you have to cut the yam to the people, because you alone have the yam, the knife, and the oil. Who would you give it to? Who would you say, welcome, take Manchester United, all that faithful servant, come into my rest and be in charge of this club? Who would you give it to? That's the conversation I want us to have. And you can bring in any other conversation, raise any other thing, but that's the primary conversation, the de facto conversation for today. Now, let the conversation begin. Let me start reading. Hey, Amakatuma, I see you. I did not know that apart from speaking English, Urobo, broken Yoruba, you also know how to speak broken French. There's a lot of things about this brother of mine that I don't know, but everything about you, I'm loving, like ice cream. You see ice cream that I love the most? No, beans and plantain. I love it like beans and plantain. I have ice cream, but beans and plantain, that one you can use that to, or perfume. That perfume I love the most. Perfume and sneakers. You can use that to kidnap me. Perfume and sneakers, I don't know. Okay, let's start with some of the comment that you guys are putting here. See, all these greetings, good morning, But let's talk about the Man United. Well, let's get some intellectual and intelligent conversation around this Manchester United bid. Leave the bantering. Barcelona did not win them yesterday, so it's fine, right? So let's not talk about that. The way you guys said it yesterday, 3-1, 3-1. The 3-1 not happen, 3-1, it not happen. So nobody should come and be bantering them. That Rashford go play like one die, man. He go see the score goal, but he wasted some chances anyway. And there are some times where his decision making was suspect. Gregory Okonji, he said, "Good evening, Elegbete. Greeting from Australia. Thank you very much. Now let's talk about the bidding for Manchester United. Who are you giving it to? Step Manic 2, he said, Elegbete, I'm joining late today. Is data that finished? No, this is not late. I cover your son. Okay, thank you very much. He said, I always enjoy your predictions, sir. I wish I listened to you during World Cup. Would not have lost all my money. Well, you were foolish. In your case, you were foolish. Because I keep telling you, don't bet on this one, don't bet on that. You need a year. So you're losing your money is your own foolishness, and you should enjoy it. Foolishness for you is bliss. It's romantic. Stephanie, you say, and I get one baby for Benin. I wish I'm going there too. One almost if it's on my walk. Now you want to go find your babe. Hello, Schwarzenegger, idiot. Come on, get out of this place. My walk while I'm going for Benin. Now you want to go find your babe. I don't blame you. Although Ella Bay, he said Qatar owes 40% of UK. Yes, that's the word. That's in short, that's the right word to use to describe Qatar. So that's why I always feel strange when British press are attacking Qatar. Like, are you normal? This guy is not they feed now. Now they give them a money shop. They saw them. Well, it's a Qatar owns 40% of the UK, the gas, the malls, the airlines, and more. Yeah. Oh God. Elabe, meet me my office later. Let's talk. Even electricity company in UK is owned by the Qatar. British people are very lazy now. We know that one. They be lazy people. Omonile. Elabe 101. You are very beautiful. Jesus Christ. Ella, please ignore this Mumu boy. Ignore him. Hey, official hip, oh, superstar, big player. See family record to the best. See this. You see the family record. Let me just tell you guys one thing. You see the family record. Follow him on Instagram. And if you are a girl, you want to sew dashiki or senator or anything for your boyfriend or your husband, your lady, that's the guy to go to. You will not be disappointed. If you are a guy, you need somebody to sew something. Okay, so go to Timi Dakolo's page. You will see one dashiki that he wore on Valentine's Day to go and surprise one pastor and the wife. That is the guy that did it. If you need somebody to sew something that you can be proud of the stitches, they would think is Giorgio Armani that put it together in Italy. That's the guy to go to. It's a young boy. It's my student, but it's a student with a difference, great talent. And I'm not just advertising him because he's my student, but he is very good. He's got a talent of the sage. And if you want somebody to do something, and it's not expensive compared to the Yomi Kajuas and the Olasegos and the rest, I dare to say that his work is neater and better than their work. I'm not trying to rubbish them, but I dare to say that because at least I have done work with almost all of these guys, and I could stand with this guy and say, fantastic ability to sew. Officially, Ipana, it's been a while. You don't have your guy. Now why they look for people who are going to use to do MPFA content. Now you are supposed to relate with them. OZ, you they come, and you're back at the CEO, but you're still my brother, so I cannot do anything to you. So I love you like that, but change. This is not new year. Change your character. OZ, good morning, boss. Good morning to you as well. I go Benin this weekend. You got a message for anybody for that side? You don't have to take for where you go Benin side. You don't know anybody again. Oyewale Ogunwale says, I see the Qatar bid as the strongest and likely to win. United followers are quite excited about their bid. Well, let me ask you this question. Would you rather Qatar own Manchester United or Elon Musk? Now, the reason why I'm asking about Elon Musk is we all know that Elon Musk is not frugal with money. He spends it like the money is going out of fashion. Meaning that because the way Bolly is spending, Bolly is eating Bolly in London. And you need somebody else to match him with the granite. in Manchester. It's north and south, right? So would you rather Qatar or would you rather Elon Musk if you're a Manchester United fan? Because it comes down to those two people. Elon Musk is closer to the Glazer, can go to the Glazer and say, "Come, let me put you on my SpaceX jet. I take you to the moon. I take you to the condition, yeah, and then go there and come back, and then then the Qatari people say, oh, you went to the moon with this man. Let me give you Abibi. Come, let me give you gold that you've never seen before. We give you gold. We take you around Qatar. You see, welcome to Qatar. Yay. Shukra. I'm loving the Manchester United bit because I know that the Premier League match fixing is about to go through the roof. Like this is about to go through the roof in the next coming years. Everybody now will be seeing it clearly. It will be clear, not like the former one that Silas will be doing match fixing with ref. It will be clear now, like vintage match fixing. Quality of football, coaching not go work again. You understand? Football. And I think the sales of Manchester United will trigger the European Super League because there are too much superpower money holders in the Premier League. It's about time for the Super League to work so that other countries, their teams will be able to compete with the Premier League team, because at this rate, Premier League team will have too much money, nobody will be able to match up with them. Okay, so let's take your comment. It's Friday, so it's just about you guys. I'm not reading any news, any of it. Let's visit this topic very well. Okay, so let's go there. Lord Mayor say good morning, boss. It be like cold. They catch. Not really. No, not cold. I'm not cold. I just because I wear this hoodie. No, I just like it. I saw it in my wardrobe, and it was just calling me. Just the deep call it onto the deep, and it was just calling me. It's calling my name out on the street. Oh, that's like 1990, 1992, 1991, 92. Yes, Qatari. Yeah, that's his name. Yeah, Lord Mayor said they go sell and give American owners. No, we're just leaving one American owners. Demola Ibrahim Abiodun say good morning, boss. Let's go. Yeah, Divine Tokoy say good morning, boss. Eze Patrick say good morning, everyone. Lord Mayor says, which Delta State Football Club, DPF 0-0-0-0-0. Okay, Emeka Emmanuel Izundo. He said, good morning, Lagos. I don't even know how many people are bidding. I only know about the Qatari bid, but I just read everything now. I just read all the people that are bidding. So there are people from China, there's Elon Musk from the US, and some other people. Jeff Bezos is also there in the conversation. There is Jimmy Ratcliffe, who's been bidding for every club since forever, but never buying them. Okay? Jimmy Ratcliffe is like Warren Buffett. He likes to invest, but not full ownership. He doesn't like full ownership, but he would like to just put him in there. It's like Bernie Sanders. Every election, Bernie Sanders is there, but we know say no go win. Okay, so nobody takes him serious. Then there's the Qatari group, then there's the Saudi Arabia group, and all of that. So Emeka Emmanuel Izondo, I hope you now know all the people that are bidding. Lord Mayor, he said, I know. God's will Obukaman Awari say, Lord Mayor, now worry was, but IDNNL or lower self. Hey, Navi Bekaderama, come here and discuss your club, yo. Hey, Lord Mayor, he said, I know God's will. They talk about now which one did now, no one did. Okay, Lord Mayor, I say, boss, you go do weekend prediction. No, I don't predict again. I'm done with prediction. I'm not into content creation. That was a phase of my life that has gone. Let somebody else take over the mantle. People used to say it's very easy, so people should do it. It's a Patrick says Sunday will be a good day for you and your family. Amen. Yes, I'm producing Iba game again. I produce a Iba game in just now. I'm producing Iba's game again. Jude Ayanu go say, now our game in the cover, but it's fine. You know, I like Iba. Ben Insurance is my team. It's gonna be fine. Benin is gonna be beautiful for me. You know, but all those cut boys, all those fighting in the fight, may calm down. Emeka Emmanuel is going to say, I prefer the Qatari bid. That's why you know only the Qatari bid. I think they are more serious than the others. How did you know that they are more serious? How did you know? What did you see? Please tell us what you know that we don't know. Okay, maybe you might have inside socks that I don't know. Okay. Demola Ibrahim Abiodun say Barcelona will be without Gavi and Pedri for the second leg. That's going to be hard for them, but I still see them going to the next round ahead of United. I don't think so. I think Barcelona had to. Here's a Patrick. I really like the street content. Okay, really? Thank you very much. We're looking for another state. So the thing about Mario is that He's very good. He knows his football and he knows his word. He's a wordsmith. He's a model. So it was easy for him to step into that plate and deliver. I'm just hoping for the next one, the next episode, to come out as soon as possible. But I want it to continue. I want more of that. I don't also want it to be just only worry. But I think he is that's the one to beat now, as it is right now. Greg Okonji say good evening, Elebete. I hail you from Melbourne. Okay, thank you very much from down under, all the way from down under. Yeah, Demola Ibrahim, I'm going to say Barcelona will be okay. I've read that one before. And then you have Demola Ibrahim Abedoye say, I think United might end up in another American hand. There is a possibility, but then there's also a possibility. You see, there are so many possibilities that we don't even know where it's going right now. Gospel Ubukomen Awari say, Lord Mayor, no, bros. The covering of the Lord will cover your son, and it will come out better. Amen. Okay, thank you very much. Lord Mayor, God will our Delta football. No, don't almost finish, don't almost die finish. That's so it be. Here media is a first time. Oh, thank you very much for being here, first timer. Please do well to subscribe to the channel. Ahim, I think it's Ahim or Ham Media. I don't know. Let me know. I pronounced that thing well. Lord Mayor, welcome to the group. Welcome to this fantastic family. You are welcome in the name of the Lord. Remember that thing back? I can see over you the glory of the Lord. You are welcome in the name of the Lord. Jesus Christ. That's why I go to church. Since 2017, I never go to church. God's Harry say, Hameda, you are welcome. Lord Mayor say, Hameda, you are most welcome to the family. That's why I love this group. This group of people, they are fantastic people. Lord Mayor say, you can contribute your opinion on anything and ask questions on anything. My ushers are fantastic, especially sports related. Boss will answer all your questions at our media. I've got fantastic ushers. So these ushers are excellent, better than us on the road. Woo! I swear the football in Delta State, these two people are kind of personal witchcraft conversation. They disturb us for you. In case this took Mayans is from worry. Yeah? These two Roboquians, they are there in disturb us. The football in Delta State has declined greatly. The state is not really helping at all. Well, I have a solution, though. I have an idea that can make it better. But the thing is, una stubbornness and the fact that almost all the small young talent in Delta State, they don't talk to Yahoo boys. So now that won't be the problem. I feel like give the solution, but it's hard. You know, I was talking to Joseph Ehimofe the other day, and I was postulating some cognitive ideas, but the Yahoo boyish and the area boys behavior of that worry is small boys will color you. Oh God, growing up in that time was the best thing that ever happened to this man. The best thing that ever happened in my life. Two things I consider the best thing that ever happened to me as a human being. Growing up in Warri and traveling around the world. Yeah. Traveling, the education of the year. Traveling around the world is something that remove one the timidity, naivety, and the lack of confidence. You know, but if I tell people that there was a time where I was very timid, I didn't have confidence, and because of how I was raised anyway, my stepdad, fully on the eyes of that. But then at the end of the day, I traveled and I saw the world and I see how people behave. I just decide to unlearn, relearn, reform myself, and become this guy. Ain't no stopping us now. We are the move. Okay. So Emeka Emmanuel is on the scene. I heard they have submitted a £5 billion bid, but I'm yet to hear of any price from others. Okay. Everybody's bid will come in by 10 p.m. tonight, which is like 5 p.m. in the US. And then after that, you will know. Yomi T, my guy that would love to argue, fight, but was two brothers because he's a good guy. He's a great guy, fantastic guy. And you don't disagree with people and lose great people unless they begin to disrespect you. That's you walk away from them, right? For as long as they disagree with you, disagreement does not mean you should lose good friends. It's until people start disrespecting you, cut them off. If people don't have respect for you, cut them off. That's what I always say. Okay, Yaminti say Man United might favor the Qatari bid more because of the Saga Glazer family put. Okay, the Sage Saga Glazer family put them through, put United faithful through. They might not want to trust any other Yankee person. Okay, that's true, but they've trusted a Yankee bank to do this. So due diligence and sometimes a little bit, hey, Obiano Jew, my boo, you're supposed to be sleeping. How's Dallas? And the babies and everybody doing. Obiano Jew, my queen. How you doing, man? Okay, I think it's going to come down to the guys that are looking at that bid. Now, my own problem is it's always about the project. So it's not just about the United Faithful, because truth be told, United Faithful will not even have a say in this. The say that they will have will happen after. And the way I see United fans, if I am wrong, correct me. The way I see United fans, they are narrow-minded like a lot of Nigerians during elections. They are just focused on anything we do, just get Glazers out. Now, getting Glazers, Uncle Chris, I've been a Shifemi, I will call you now, I've been a, which was it? Why is it that every time I call your phone is not going? Eh? And you'll be showing on my television. Okay, Shop Marcos, you're doing well. You're doing well, bros. Bros, Chris, you're doing well. Okay? But I know that you're always on location. All those your big agbada there. They are not my size anyway. I can't say anything. Bros, I will come back to you. I'll come back to you, boss Chris. I'll come back to you. So this is what I think. The committees that are going to look into this bill, they are not going to consider the United Faithful. You understand? I mean, they are going to look at, okay, what's your spending habit. Then now I think that some of the criteria that they said that because the Premier League would have to send in the criteria to the people that are looking at the bid. Some of the criteria is you have to be people who does not have any human rights issues or have not been involved in trafficking, all of those extra conditions. Now, if you look at those extra conditions, Elon Musk seems to be as clean as a whistle, even though there is no clean billionaire. That's my opinion. I might be right, I might be wrong, but there's no clean billionaire, there's no godly billionaire, there's no faithful, no righteous billionaire. Every billionaire have done something wrong. You cannot be a billionaire and not do something wrong. It is not possible. It is not. Say $1 billion in dollars, hundreds of billions in dollars. It's not something you just get. You must do something wrong. You must, outrun people. But then, if you're as clean as a whistle, as they say, then that's when your bid will be accepted. So I'm thinking, if Elon Musk really wants it, okay, so there is the put your name in the bid for publicity's sake. Then there is the I need this thing. Is a Man United fan. If he really wants it, he just might get it. And will spend money recklessly, even more than Todd Boehly and Roman Abramovich put together. Manchester United might just have players. Oh God, I look forward to that day anyway. I look forward to that day because what it will do, is that it creates a catalyst effect on a lot of other teams, and then teams like West Ham, Everton, new owners will come to the Premier League. That's for sure. But let's see how that goes in general. Qatar, they've had just this battle, this World Cup whole thing, might count against them. Saudi, I don't think Saudi wants to, spoil their business. They have the best business in terms of buying a football club. To buy Newcastle for 300 million, and now they have a chance to dominate English football. I don't think they want to mess it up. And then what Qataris are doing with Paris Saint-Germain, I think what would happen if the Qataris buy Manchester United, Paris Saint-Germain will be sold, and that business will end, because I think the PSG business is a failed business. And to please the French people, and what's it called? What's the former French president that told Platini that he must vote for Qatar? I think that business has been concluded, and it's about time to go. Paris Saint-Germain is bad market. It's not profitable. They need to move on. So these are some of the things that we also need to look at. Then you say, but that Elon Musk money can be so strong to turn down, because you have a stable owner who won't use any money from the pocket of shopkeepers. Now you are seeing what I'm saying. Because Elon Musk, because of Elon Musk, okay, in the UK, no wonder, in the UK. Bros, borrow me some of the kisses. You are kissing too much these days in Nigerian movies. Yes, my wife said I should tell you that. In the voice of the Deeper Life pastor, Pastor WF Kumoyi. You are kissing too much. You are kissing too much. You cannot be kissing Dakore and kissing Issa Ikpe at the same time in the same movie, and then you go and kiss that. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's stripper film that you were part of. Sarkozy, yes. It's Sarkozy. Now, you have to, bros, you have to stop. You are beginning to try to overtake that Mijo. Richard Moveda Mijo is the kisser of the kissy. Now you are going to, you are becoming the legend of the kisser. Ememera, bros Chris, Ememera, when you come back from that UK, what's actually they do when you go to the abroad? You buy a polo. You say, my uncle went to the UK and bought me a lousy t-shirt. Please buy me a lousy t-shirt, a lousy V-neck t-shirt. If you're not lousy, I got a problem with you. Right, let's come back to the people on YouTube. YouTube people not going to understand this one. These people that are born in the 70s and 60s that understand this thing I just said now. All these Gen Z people, they don't understand. They don't understand this one. Okay, so let's go. Let me say, because we can. Our governments said to private investors so they can sell to any of the Delta State Football Club. Let me first tell you, Lord Mayor, because the assumption where you they think say people get money for Delta State, everybody for Delta State is poor. There's no rich person in Delta State. Tossing and meet up, whether you are a anybody, Delta State is filled with poor people. There's no rich person there. All those bunkers, all those people who do bunker business can never come out publicly and run a football club. So don't just bother yourself. Just say a set club give anybody. There is no rich person in Delta State. When you see where rich people, they go Ikoyi, you see rich people. Rich people are there. Yeah, go to Abuja, you see rich people. Rich people are there. Worry, it be like where devil the shit put. There is no rich person in Delta State. That person I mean talk. Anybody want verse? May verse. One single rich person on the Delta State. All of them are freaking poor. So now they thought say they want to set to when you see Coalition Army club, so you don't like her. Or when you see what Vendreza they do, so you don't like her. That's just rich people. Delta State, all those carry money, go carry gas, put for Pimos, carry gas, get a big yash and breast will not fall like Australia. And I don't pick up with your money. Don't come and tell me that they want to buy club. Buy which club? Two players for team because they suffer them many. All those JJ are teaching them. Let's leave all those on. Damola Ibrahim Abiadu, he said if Elon Musk want to buy it, then he will get it. But I want Chinese owner, different owner from the top teams. Well, on that perspective, on that angle, you know, from the Bajero eye view, different owners, it's just a Chinese, anything will be Chinese. Chinese things they last. So Chinese ownership will last. Even when somebody from Thailand, Tashi Nawatra came to buy Man City, you see say it don't last. Chinese things they last. We are there now, the Xi Jinping, if you just call the guy say, you decrease Abi. Money will develop Pyongyang and this Pyongyang is in Korea. What Wuhan. The money was supposed to put in Wuhan. It's what you used to buy that Brazilian player, 100 million. So you have that money. Okay, you are dead. The matter there. So Chinese owner for Manchester United, it's not a good thing. No, it's not a good thing. Man United fans don't support that idea. I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying. Michael later, I say good morning, boss. Given what the Qataris have done in other places and vast amounts spent in transfer, I will give them the club to manage. Wow. Qataris have earned the trust of people globally, which is good. Greg Okonji, he said the Saudi Arabia consultants stand a better chance with their billions. Okay, that's another angle to look at it from. And then there is Goswill Obukemenawari. He said, mine goes to bros. 1, Qatar. 2, the least owner. That one I go fit. Some bloody poor man. You can't say that. I don't think the active nothing by Manchester United. If you buy Man United today, go get attack tomorrow. Not gonna be. I don't know. You're very British people get money. See here. You know what they call tight-fisted people. British people are the tight-fisted people of the world. They're too stingy. A British man not going to buy any footballer for 100 million pounds. If you like, put God for their head. British people are the king of corn. They are the fraud king. They not go ever. British man open wide buy a player for 100 million pounds. He no go Apple. Not now, not tomorrow, not forever. So not just pray, may Jimmy Radcliffe by Man United and Division 2 for Eromo Kawara League they're going to play. Man, Leave Radcliffe. That was already talking now. Nonsense. Talking nonsense. Not going to buy anything. The Chinese people is number 3 for God's will. It would help Chinese move money out. I see all that rich Chinese thing coming together so they can launder their money. Okay, launder their money until Chairman Ping catch them. They will know themselves. They cannot try and launder money anyhow with Chinese money. Don't do nonsense. Do any I go see any for Chinese people matter. It's a particular say, I think Johnny Gafar should come give us the opinion on mask. See, it's Manchester United. Get out. Don't be calling them mask. What's wrong with you? That you're rotten Liverpool. We don't even stand the test of time. Just few years when they give them a day for sunshine. They're not the crumble. It's a particular say, nothing concern me and that club except them they suffer. Okay? Not me. I say American owners go still win the bid for Man United. Now so they talk for Chelsea. Okay. As a Patrick say, Fabricant, I don't save your handle. I'll DM you once money enter. Hey, this one, Fabricant, you not go quick get this DM. This guy na sports betting, sports betting. In the one, this I don't use 10 naira, the one with 1 billion. Oh. Just lose your hope or lose your mind. Wait for somebody. Yes, that reminds me. Bros Chris, I get somebody that will show you cloth where you go love. Fabricant is on this thing. Fabricant, please make another comment so that Uncle Chris will see you and that you use his cloth to add a film. When you use the cloth to add film, the guy don't blow. My small little. So I need to take you to. If you come back to Nigeria, remind me. Make I take you to a cool bit. Maybe you go mentor them. Maybe you go teach them some good things, some wisdom, staying power, how to move from bank to acting and be kissing people anyhow. You don't leave bank where they can't money give people. My wife say, why you go leave bank? I say, the attraction of kissing. Oh, Lord have mercy. And being everybody's uncle, favorite uncle. Used to act very good part, good man. Used to be a good man in movie. All of a sudden, you just start to kiss anyhow. Kissing anyhow. Hey, God, I want to go. Nollywood, come and take me. Come and take me out. There are some people I want to kiss. Hey, my wife will just kill me. Quale, woman, I see the way you kiss that girl. That's not acting. You'll be planning this thing before. Babe, let's talk. Babe, see, this film that I saw on Netflix or Amazon Prime, the way you kiss that girl, this is not acting, though. This is not what director told you to do. This is you. You be fantasizing about her. Since I see the way you look at a movie all the time, I know that Nancy see my kiss. Ooh, oh, then I'm gonna give me one row with Simi. Oh, Jesus Christ, I must add film. I must add. I've been very, very faithful and loyal and honest for a very long time. I need to add film. See, I just realized that the best way to be a cheater in this life is to go and add movie. You say, babe, now movie, it's the director, it's the movie, it's my colleague in the industry. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Chris, I envy you, Sha. Okay, I'll give him your MTN number in Nigeria. I will send. This guy is very good, very, very good. Timmy Dakolo was like, bros, this boy good, oh, small, but I don't know say good like this. I say, yes, it's good. Don't say I don't carry rotting people around me. All these small children, they're not get skilled, their talent no good. I didn't like them. Excellence is what I drive. Okay, let me say, but nobody they talk about buying Liverpool. Leave Liverpool now rotty fish. Nobody they interested in rotty fish. Their stadium not big, their brand not big. Rubbish. Stephen Joshua, I say good morning. Good morning to you, Stephen. Greg Okonji, say, Lord Mayor, don't think so with the way things are right now. Thank you very much. All right, and then you have Stephen Joshua against Elon Musk that sell very. This verification to they pay people. The amount of people that now hate Elon Musk because of this verification. It's not like some of them even get verification before. Okay, we shall see. Greg Okoye said, Mayor, maybe they are waiting for outcome of Man U sale. And then Eze Patrick showed up and he says, I have said this before and I will say it again. None of the big 4 teams will be sold to the Arabs. Really? One is already with the Arab now. Man City is with the Arab now. They will instead sell a team that needs a lot of investment. But this Man United needs a lot of investment too. Let me say sorry to say Liverpool is a glorified big club. Seriously, because man, you get more weight, but who be Liverpool where man you did now? When they call she they come to you say 2K in a Ferrari. What's that, man? Leave that. See. Let me stop. Hey, Patrick Romana says, good morning. We can't really say who will win the bid because too much money flying abroad. I just want me one of those guys just give me $1 million. I'm good. Divine okay. Do I go squeeze that money? Good measures, press that shaking together, running over. Eh? Hey, my last that's I call last chance. Divine okay. Will your brother be part of the production team for the weekend game? Nah. We are like this. It's not a producer, it's just an analyst. It's just an analyst, an upcoming analyst that I know it's better than me, but he has to. You see, it's one thing to have the talent, it's another thing to work it. Me, I have worked my talent to one stage. He needs to work his own. He's not there yet. Come on, I'll give that Smalley production because it just started. What's that? Come on, go and earn your keep. You will earn it. You will have to earn it. Then they do that's nepotism. I resemble Buhari for your eye. Yeah, just my brother. Come on. Do I look like Buhari to you? This is where you know I work hard to get to the place. You know how many people they fight against me, sir? Like people are not happy that this small boy out of nowhere, this small boy they bring like that thing, and they give this guy important job. No, I'm going to do Buhari. No, Buhari, president can do and undo. I'm not be president. So I'm still upcoming in this business. Okay, God's will. Obukomena Wari said, correct, bros. No be lie. Not only Yahoo boys, but also full-time smokers and Agberoism. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Lord Mayor, he said, sports fit come into the conversation of takeover before Liverpool self. I think there will be a takeover talk of sports next season. Once Man United go out now, somebody needs to take over sports. Sports is a very big property that is being run and ground, and it's about time they change owners. And they change owners, it just might be better. Arsenal again will be the one to suffer. He said, and a shame for Liverpool. At arrow to Eze Patrick. Oh, Jesus Christ. Eze Patrick, he said, any evil arrow against me and my club back to sender. I'm liking this morning anyway. Lord Mayor, he said, una never see anything this season. Eze Patrick, una go poof. Okay, Greg Okonji, he said Jack Chirac. You see Jack Chirac? No, it's not Jack Chirac. It's Sarkozy, I think. It's not Jack Chirac. Jack Chirac, like 1994, now France 98, back. No, not Jack Chirac. Jack Chirac was my guy that year. Divine Tokaye, he said legend of the kisser. No, Bros Chris is the legend of the kisser right now. He's all dressed like that. See, first time I say for movie, person just sleep. But if new money, where would they find? Where would not get to? If you see where Bros Chris, they dash the money out, they give this, I think that get anyway. My mind does a good church, they go do. If my mind remind me of my mother. Every time I prayer, and then they molest your children, they go. Divine Tokeye is legend of the kisser. Patrick, they say one day I go win one. Jesus Christ! This is how poverty scripts are written. One day win 1 billion with your 10 naira. And if now you get the bet company, you go pay that person. You know, we just disable the account. God's will come out. He say he just a laugh. And then Divine Tokeye say my main worry for this Man U takeover now say. Todd Boehly will likely get serious competition, and I don't like him at all. I really enjoy the bullying for this past transfer with I buy rubbish. Now bully finish buy rubbish players when they play well with the coach. Now got bully you enjoy 601 million pounds. Roman Abramovich use and win Champions League. 601 million pounds. Roman Abramovich go use and win Champions League, win the league title, win everything, and quietly not going to make noise about it. Lord Mayor, he said Nancy kiss go hard to proper French kiss. I mean better wet kiss. Why go reach my turn? It can't be French kiss. Everybody says when they act the film, so that be wet kiss at the beginning. Wet kiss plus ballon plus holding. I will see for that film they read the undress themselves. That guy where they moke. He say he will show you yash, small yash, like two fufu like this. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. As a bad picking. As a Patrick say, the only film where you go act, bros, that's Super Eagles film, end of story. I never even did for that Super Eagles film. I just did behind the scene. Okay. I'm talking about film. My documentary in Hong Kong is coming good. I've seen the first cut, it's fine. We're still working. It's going well. It's fine anyway. And Chris promised to put me in a movie. I never see that movie, Sha. Gospel Book Amana is a Patrick. The Rise and Fall of the Super Eagles Part 1 to 5. You guys are crazy people. Help me for film. Film I don't know. Una father left here. Then the party say, funny enough, I don't bet anymore. After DR Congo didn't qualify for the World Cup, sorry about that one. Then the party say, Gospel, he go too sweet and lie. I don't want the kiss I want. I don't want anything again. He said the name of the movie that I want to add is the kissing fiasco. Love in the kiss of life. All those ones. I just want to match up to my mentor, Chris. Chris is now my new mentor, not Damijo again. So Chris, Damijo kiss all them Liz Benson, all the Stella Damasos, all them what's it called? Genevieve, Motola, Jolade, Kende, all the who in that era, the Ramsey Noah, and what's it called? Michael Con, take over. On them other small yellow, that guy with the bleach for Ghana, Van Vika, and the rest of them, they call come. And that one now we don't go become pastor now. We be like fake pastor. So you say Majid, Majid Michael, they call come. Now, my Uncle Christon, they don't leave all the academic, they don't leave all the imitated for him. No, I have to be in this movie industry. No, you cannot be doing this thing to me like this. So, guys, this is where I come to the end of the show. We have not been able to agree on who would take over Manchester United. He also tells you that the job of the people, the committee that will screen this thing, is as hard can be. But let's hope, for the sake of Man United, at least my 10 years prediction of Man United have happened. If they go on to go and win title next time, I don't care. 10 years prediction that I made in 2013 has come to pass. So I'm done with Man United. Man United people can come and win your title now. I wish you guys the very best, get the best owner and all that. And I also pray that one day a new owner from the Arabs will buy Arsenal. And we will break all financial fair play rules. Yes. And they will talk about us, talk, but they cannot even do anything. Like Man City, they cannot suspend them, they cannot relegate them. All those talk now, rubbish talk and nonsense talk. Nothing will happen. This is not Serie A. This is Premier League. Well, this is why I don't content on the show. It's been wonderful. Tomorrow, I head to Benin. If you're Benin, let's hook up. I'll let you guys know. Send me a message in my DM if you're Benin. Let's hook up. Let's meet. But, I'll be in work mode. So don't just come there and think that I'll just be gisting with you. I'll be in work mode. I'm taking my crew, a very tight crew. To be boss of people that are older than you is a very tough, difficult job. But, hey, it's what I am going there to do. For those of you who have seen me at work before, you know how my working can be. As a practice, Man City was a small club when the Arabs acquired them. Yes, they're not a big club. And Arsenal, Mascom, and Liverpool should forget about Arab owners. Okay, so it is time for me to step out. Production work is now what's on my head. Going back and draw the script, the angles of my shots, everything, and get it done. For my big bros, Chris Iwa, who is a fantastic Nollywood, what's the other one that they use again? Thespian. I don't know what it means though. I don't know. I don't go school there. It's a fantastic Nollywood actor. Great guy, a brilliant human being, and a great mind as well, a believer of men. And that's very hard to have in a world where it's a dog-eat-dog world. Showing up on my timeline, I really appreciate. Thank you very much. And to every other person who showed up. Let's do this again on Monday. No, I won't be here on Monday. I'll still be in Benin, but I could just do some Instagram live on Monday from 9 to 10 and let you know what's going on depending on the work schedule that I have. And same Tuesday, Wednesday to Thursday. Next weekend is election. Guys, I know that the vote does not really determine what will happen in Nigeria. Not just the president. Apart from president, also, please vote senators and state governors wisely. Not only president, you vote wisely. Because if the people they chat, but the people around him know they good, he go still back. tell you Nadano. Yes, it's a great actor. Test piece, test span, test Greek, whether Greek word, whether second, don't do actor, don't do me. Let dog put me in the place where I'll bite my tongue. I enjoy myself. Okay, thank you very much, everybody. It's been a great time. My name still remains Idafi Mathieu. So you love to come in and look at all the sports. Help me subscribe if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel. Help us to grow. Comment on our content. And please share with people. If you see something good somewhere, you direct somebody else to it. They say referral is the best way for growth. So this is my business. Refer other people to my channel and help us grow. God bless you also, as I also try to refer people to your business as well. Bye-bye and have a fantastic weekend.